Today we're going to be looking at American-made polymer AK-74 magazines, those being the Promag and the Tapco. Promag was purchased for about $9 online, and it is a takeoff on the Bulgarian Circle 10 AK-47 waffle pattern. It's actually, I think, an attractive magazine, but we'll get into the details of this one in a few minutes. Here we have the Tapco, which is a very common AK-74 magazine. It's a very well-made magazine, and this one was purchased for about $8 or $9 at a gun show. First thing we're going to do is we're going to disassemble the magazines. We take our screwdriver, push our spring underneath our base plate, slide our base plate back, and hold our spring. It's going to come shooting out like that. And we're going to take a closer look at the magazines themselves. And here's the follower. I just noticed something, that the spring on the Tapco is much shorter than the spring on the Promag. And if you had asked me which one was a stronger spring, I would have said it was the Tapco because of the resistance that it gives. I haven't had the chance to fire the Promags yet or use it as a magazine in the gun, but it'd be interesting to see if there's any feeding issues. Many people have identified problems with the magazines, most likely being that the weak spring does not feed the bullets in very well sometimes. So here we have the follower, and they're pretty much identical. This one is in there pretty good, but we're not going to take that apart if we need to. And looks like that. Okay. The difference between the base plates, however, is significant. We have a metal base plate for the Tapco, and we have a plastic one for the Promag. And then we have this piece here, which is slightly different than the one for the Tapco. But the gauge of the Tapco spring actually looks a little bit heavier than the gauge of the spring for the Promag. Okay, so we're going to reassemble them. And simply this one has to be slipped forward. Okay, so our magazine is back, and that is a much easier spring than most of the other magazines that I have. They actually have been broken in, so I'm questioning that personally. And then we're going to put together our Tapcos. Put that down. And there we go. For your own information, the Promag weighs 6.3 ounces or 178 grams, and the Tapco weighs 6.5 ounces and 184 grams. This does appear to be a little more solid in the body than the Promag, but otherwise they're pretty much comparable. I'm actually kind of shocked at the length of the spring in the Tapco being so much shorter than the Promag. I would have imagined that it would have been the other way around before I had disassembled the magazines. Okay, let's take a look and see how these lock up in our Waffen-Works AK-74. The Promag actually locks up really, really well. I'm actually surprised at how well this locks up. I mean, there's very little jiggle. It looks good, I must confess. I really like the look of the magazine. But we're going to have to shoot it and see how reliable it is and how everything looks on the range. And now we're going to put the Tapco in. See how that works. I've never had a problem with the Tapco, which I've had quite a few of them, and they've been really great magazines. However, there's a little more magazine wobble in the Tapco. But the Tapcos have proven themselves to be very, very good, reliable magazines. So we're going to test them both, and we're going to do some destructive testing in the future and see where it takes us. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.